Does the thought of a power supply failure in your infrastructure keep you up at night? Do you worry about a network outage because your network is growing and so are your power needs? And to scale, you need to add more power? I'm Jose Martel, a catalyst switching engineer, and worry no more, StackPower is here. Cisco StackPower is an industry-first innovative technology for power sharing. StackPower aggregates power supplies in a power stack and manages power as a single large power pool that feeds a single load, the power stack members. That is, StackPower allocates power to the switches and ports and manages a priority scheme for load shedding in case of a power failure. In this setup, we are using a stack of Catalyst 3750X switches. First thing you may have noticed, StackPower cable. These 3750X switches are interconnected using a special cable to form a power stack, which obviously shares the power in the stack. To illustrate how smoothly this failover can happen, we have a little simulation set up here with what might be your most latency-sensitive traffic, video. I have two video phones connected to the top switch drawing power over Ethernet. We have established a connection between these phones, and a phone call is in progress, which is an important business application. Now let's create a power failure, which can be either a power supply or power source failure. In this case, we'll remove one power supply from switch number 1. Remember, the two phones are connected only to switch number 1. Notice that the phone call is maintained. Now we'll remove the second power supply in switch number 1. We verified that the call is still maintained. So now we have no power supplies in switch number 1, and yet it still sustains the phone call. That's because the power to switch number 1 is being supplied by StackPower and its power pool formed by the power supplies in all switches. Switches number 2 and number 3 in this case. This is StackPower in action. StackPower is good for you in many ways. First of all, you no longer need an external redundant power system, or RPS, to provide redundancy, resulting in a zero footprint RPS. Second, even in case of a catastrophic failure, such as multiple power supply failures, StackPower will intelligently shed load and keep the critical devices of your network up and running. Third, if you need to add or replace a power supply, you can easily do that without disrupting the network. So, for worry-free sleep at night, get StackPower on the Catalyst 3750X.